Inside the cold, air-conditioned interview room, the girl insisted she wasn't under arrest. Yet her story about Steve, the man drifting from Virginia to Blackstone, carried trouble. Trust and doubt now hung on a fragile edge.
So, come on in. Have a seat. You know what? I was hoping that we would have a different room that's a little bit more user-friendly and not so much like this, but this is what we're stuck with today. So, first of all, do you want anything to drink, or?
No, I'm totally fine. I'm fine. I'm really curious what's going on right now.
Well, over at your house, I said to you, we were talking about how you knew George, and you said Steve. You mean Steve, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we know he goes by Steve, and his last name is, I think I said Birch,
something like that. Birch, yeah.
Okay. And so I'm glad that you came here to talk with me about him.
Right.
But it's important once we get in this room, because it's an interview room and it's in a law enforcement center, that I explain to you that you're not under arrest and you're not in any trouble, and you're just here to have a conversation with me, and I really appreciate that. So I'm hoping that you can kind of tell me a little bit about your relationship with Steve. And, like, how long have you known him, and how long have you been dating and stuff like that? And what do you know about him?
It's just dating, literally, like I said, about 4 or 5 months. Known him for about 6 months.
So back in, help me out with this, because I'm a little slow when it comes to months. So when about did you meet?
When he started at Blackstone, which was 6 months ago, so September. I need a freaking calendar.
Well, I've got tons too. If you can't find one, you just let me know, girl.
Early March, mid-March.
Okay. And you said Blackstone.
Blackstone, that's where I met him at.
Was he working there? Are you working there, both?
Well, I was working there originally with me and my mom, and then he came in, he moved from Virginia, came here, and that's where he first got his job at. That's where I first met him. That's how we first started talking, how everything first happened, just meeting him there.
Okay. So y'all were working there together?
Yeah.
And then just started chit-chatting?
Pretty much.
How long have you been living on Vader?
My whole life.
Oh, okay.
My whole life.
Mom's house?
Yeah.
You haven't moved ever?
No.
Okay.
No.
And so what was he doing at Blackstone when you first?
Cook.
Okay. And you were?
Everything.
Running the joint?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Everything you is. I had a specific job, but they were like, no, you need to do this, and this, and I'm like, okay, whatever, so I just did everything. I did everything. I got sick of it. He doesn't know how to run his own business. I left. Me and my mom both left.
Okay.
He doesn't know how to run his business. He does not know.
The guy who owns Blackstone?
Yeah, he doesn't, if you have, like, let's say you and me have a confrontation, we're employees, and I go up to him and I say something, he's like, okay, and not do anything about it. So I got sick of it.
Yeah?
I got sick of it. I was like, I can't do this no more.
Yeah, it gets a little tiresome, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. I was like, if you're not going to be even close to a boss, I'm not going to sit here and give you my time and do above and beyond and go, no, I'm not going to. Because if you're not going to, then I'm not going to.
In early March, under Blackstone's damp skies, they met during shifts at the shop. Flirtation turned to attachment, emotions moving fast like a stormy night in the South. She quit. He stayed 2 paths veering apart.
I can tell you it works that way everywhere.
Well, in order to put good leadership skills and stuff in your employees and make sure they're doing their stuff right, and then you can go above and beyond by being nice to them and doing stuff for them.
I think you might be headed for management. Are you in school?
No, not at the moment. No, just kind of working, saving up money.
Did you, how far have you gone in school? Did you graduate?
Struck up in senior year.
Okay. So did you get your GED or HSAD? Okay.
No, I went for it, then I got overwhelmed, felt stupid, and stopped.
Well, get back in.
I know.
think you can.
I think I
So,
can too.
I'm sorry, let's get back, I digress. How did things progress with you and Steve? Am I calling him Steve or George?
You call me Steve, totally fine. We just, like I said, we kept on talking and this and that, and then one thing led to another, and just kept talking, and then that led over into us being actually together, and then just always hung out and just talked, connected more with anybody else, so.
Okay. So, he's kind of a little bit older than you, isn't he?
A little bit.
And that's unusual. What do you know about him? What do you
Apparently,
what do you know about
shit.
that guy?
He's got 2 kids, and he lives in Virginia,
Okay.
and his wife and him split.
Okay. Are they divorced? What has he told you?
He said they're divorced, but I'm literally second guessing everything right now at this point in time.
Okay, so, that's also interesting. At your house, you said something about him being a liar.
Just for the pure fact of what's going on right now. I thought he used to tell me, I'll never lie to you. I will never lie to you. Why are cops at my house right now? Why am I sitting in a room full of cops if you've never lied to me? Obviously he's lying about something, otherwise I would not be here.
Okay.
That's what I just want to figure out.
So we start dating about what time? About when? You kind of make it official about when? Well, I don't know. Wait a minute, is there an officialness about your relationship, or did it just kind of...
It just kind of happened. I can't really tell you or give you an exact date. It's just...
Okay. Approximately, do you remember about a month that things
I would
started?
say about a month or 2 after maybe, or half a month maybe. It started getting more and more and more and more and more,
Sure.
Like, it was actually, like, you could tell, I guess you could say.
What do you know? Okay, tell me what that means. Because I might be able to tell a different way than you could tell.
Okay, yes,
So,
like,
yeah.
holding
What does that
hands,
mean?
kissing hands, basic stuff like that,
Okay.
I would say about that's when, for sure, like, I felt and he felt that we were.
Okay.
One night, police knocked. A car hot-wired, stolen, then brought back to the same neighborhood. Her account was shaky. In the record, that meant auto theft and public endangerment serious charges, if true.
Okay. And then is this kind of an exclusive thing, or is this a thing where y'all are seeing different people, or how does
I
that work?
hope not.
Now, just remember, Jordan, this is information that you know to be true and what you know of him. So don't worry about what you think.
Okay.
Just tell me about your relationship. Kind of tell me a story about you and Steve, and I'm sorry, I'm used to calling him George. You and Steve and what you know about him, and if there's any uniquenesses or anything unusual. For instance, has he ever been violent? Have you ever noticed any peculiarities, anything like that? So if, that might be the best way for us to go about it. Just kind of tell me a story. And so you kind of start seeing each other. You said you met him in about March, right?
Yeah, about March.
And so a couple months later, maybe in April, May,
yeah.
Y'all start seeing each other. Were you still working together at...
No, I left literally back, so as soon as he got there, I couldn't handle it. I was at my breaking point. When he got there, I was at my breaking point. I could not handle it no more.
So, Blackstone and your house are kind of a ways away from each other. How did you guys stay in touch? I mean, did you just, were you kind of digging each other, or was he, like, sort of hitting on you, or how did you end up staying in touch if you left Blackstone and he was still working there?
Oh, I gave him my number,
No.
so he could contact me, and that's when he just kept hanging out more.
And then, where did it go from there? You said there was this you started kind of seeing each other, but at some point you said when we were on our way over here, there was this crash.
Yeah,
Can you tell me about that?
The cop, you should be able to talk to the cop and bring up the reporter, what's his face, I forgot his name, yeah, I don't know, I'm sorry, I forgot his name, he called me and it's like, give me a call, blah, 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 he says on my voicemail, I've read it. Then I called Steve, I was like, what the fuck, I wanted to bitch at him, that was nice.
She admitted she often slept at his place because her mother disliked him. The roommate was hostile, acting like the landlord. That shabby setting revealed more: imbalance, risk, and secrets born from instability.
First instinct was to bitch, so I'm not even gonna lie, I wanted to bitch. But he went in there and he talked to him, so then the cop had his phone, so I answered it and talked with him, and he's like, well, last night, he was sleeping or whatever, they were all sleeping, Linda and Ed and him in the house, and they were all sleeping, someone went into his vehicle, started it, took the vehicle, started doing some joyriding, hit a car, maybe a couple, brought it back to the same neighborhood, maybe forgot what house exactly he took it from, and then lit it on fire.
Okay. So were you with him Steve, were you with him that night?
I was sleeping. He was sleeping too. The cop called us and woke us up, and I was like, well, what the fuck?
Okay, so
They ran the license plate and they came back under...
when I'm saying, you said you were sleeping, but were you guys sleeping together?
No, he was sleeping at his house.
Oh.
I was passed out. The cop came and looked. I showed him my phone. It was like a stop texting around. He was like 11, 12, maybe.
Okay.
And that happened around early in the morning.
Okay.
So
that kind of brings me to another question. Do you spend evenings with him? Do you sleep over at his residence, or does he sleep over at your house?
No, my mom does not like him. He's not allowed at my house. So I go over to his house and we'll sleep over there.
How often is that about?
When I sleep over, I mean, it's kind of often, but not really. I don't like his roommate.
Who's his roommate?
I don't even know his name. It's like Boz or something. That's what he says, or what he calls him, or what he calls himself is Woz. So
why don't you like him?
I don't like his personality, the way he talks. He doesn't talk to people. He like talks down towards you and like, I don't know how to describe it. Like a really prissy person, I guess you could say.
You mean like?
And like stuck up. Like he's better. He's better.
Okay.
Kind of. I guess you could say.
When did he move in with this Woz?
Like a month ago, not even.
A month ago? Where was he living before then?
It was kind of bouncing around at a hotel and stuff.
Okay. Well, what about this girl whose car this was, or the vehicle that got lit on fire?
That's when he first moved.
Oh.
He was there for a little while, and then he left. Or they kicked him out, and then he went to that fucking hotel on Ashland. He went to, staying at the hotel in Ashland.
Is it North or South Ashland? You mean, on South Ashland, would it be by Lombardi, or where?
I'm sorry, I don't know the street. But the gas station with the dinosaur.
Yeah. Okay, Dinosaur. Okay.
Yeah.
So why did they kick him out? Do you know?
With the whole thing with the car, what was going on. Yeah. I guess she got a ticket for it, or whatever, because it was her car and it registered under her, so they gave her a ticket. She got mad.
Why did she get a ticket for her car being stolen?
Because that's what the cop told me.
Oh, okay.
The cop,
I don't really know.
Yeah, no, the cop told me, he's like, we had to give her a ticket because it was her car under her insurance, it was all under her. So,
Did Steve ever say anything about that?
Steve was evicted, drifting into a South Ashland motel near the gas station with the dinosaur sign. His unstable trail along the highways marked a familiar pattern, someone dodging both responsibility and official paperwork.
Situation to you?
No, and the cop thought it was weird that all happened. He's like, well, if he says anything, let me know. So I always pressured him, like, into, like, saying something different, you know, I guess you could say. He's always giving me the same fucking story each time, which I don't understand. Me, myself, I'm already sketched out by what would happen, same as what the cop would happen.
What do you
if
mean?
it doesn't make sense. Well, he said, and I know he's done this, I know he has, I've seen it personally myself. I've actually went and teased him about it. He forgets and he leaves the keys in the ignition or doesn't lock the door, go home past him. I've seen us do that. I have made fun of him. I actually stole his keys one time and locked the vehicle and made him work for a little while. So I have done that, and I ain't even gonna lie. But it's the pure fact that, like, someone came in to their garage, not really garage, it was driveway, whatever, looked around for a certain vehicle, took the vehicle, came all the way over on my street, on Bader Street, sideswiped a car, and then came back to the same neighborhood and set it on fire. I just thought that's weird. I don't know. I just think that's weird. But he said he didn't do it.
Did you believe him? Honestly, between us girls, did you believe him?
Half of me does, but a little bit more than half doesn't, because, like, it was on my street. And who would go into someone's driveway to see the vehicle? But I've had that happen to me because actually right when that happened, a couple of days before, someone cut off my fucking muffler on my car. Not my muffler, not my whole muffler, just the end part with the chrome that's worth a lot of money. Went on there with a freaking torch and torched it off. It's the only reason I remember. Maybe some asshole went underneath my car and torched it.
Where did that happen?
I don't know.
Oh,
I have no idea. It literally had been in my driveway while I was sleeping or at work. Or I worked at Blackstone for a little while. It literally could have been only places. I just don't understand why.
That's very odd.
Isn't that?
That's very odd. When did that happen?
A week or two before the car thingy happened. That's the only reason I
after
remember.
you missed speed.
Thought about that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's why the only thing I remember. I know I did park in that neighborhood, and I didn't live in this neighborhood. I'm not mean into the neighborhood at all.
Yeah,
but it is,
no, I get it.
It's
yeah.
pretty ghetto.
It's diverse.
The neighborhood where the car theft took place was small, crowded, and diverse. Narrow streets under dim lights created a sense of confinement. In such a place, even the smallest oddity could spark suspicion.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh, better word. Better word, yes.
We learn all kinds of good words like that.
Well, that's pretty much about it. That's why I remember it.
Okay, so when he was living with this guy and this gal, and the car got stolen around that time, and then she kicked him out, and he went to motel on Ashland by Dinah's Theft. So that would be, I can't remember the name of it. I want to call it Titletown Motel, but I don't think that's right. It's on the west side of the road though, right? You're not sure. So if you're headed out toward Dinah's Stop, is it on the right hand? Is it on the same side of the road, the motel? Okay. It's real close to there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So how long did he stay there?
I have no idea. Okay. Like, a while.
During that time, that, around the time that the car got stolen, or before that, was there any unusual behavior?
I haven't seen it. And like I said, I haven't known him that long enough to see unusual behavior.
Okay.
This is all brand new.
Okay. Now, we talked on the way here about how long I've been doing this job, right? And longer than you young lady have even been breathing, so that's kind of fun for me to say. Not really, it makes me feel old. But the reason I tell you this is because I've heard a lot of things over the years, and I think we touched on that when we were on our way over here. So there's really nothing that you can tell me that I haven't heard before, or that would be shocking or surprise me. So I'm going to ask you about any sort of unusualness or peculiarities with Steve. I know you said that you would have a relationship, I'm assuming not sexual. You kind of hinted toward that, correct? Okay. Did you notice anything, have you noticed anything since you've been together that you would consider maybe a little out of the ordinary or unusual? It's okay.
I haven't, like, something that literally I would look and second guess at and be like, why are you doing that, or you're weird? I haven't come across anything like that.
Okay.
Besides that he likes to clean. I think that's weird.
He likes to clean?
Oh, he loves to clean.
How does he clean?
He's a good cleaner. I've never, my whole life of knowing guys, I've never met a guy that took the initiative and be like, I'll do those dishes.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Never met a guy like that my whole entire life. Maybe it's just because I'm younger and there's little dickheads around my age, but...
So that's kind of interesting.
Like, you take the initiative and do the
does
dishes.
not.
Your husband does not?
Oh, no.
See?
And he cleans, does he do floors and stuff too? Or is he just like the dishes doer kind of guy?
I think he's just a dishes doer, because every time I see him, he do the dishes, but
Really?
even if not, he's still making the initiative to do it. I think it's so weird, because, like...
Steve moved into a shabby motel on Ashley Street. His presence there was fleeting, shadowy like a figure in the mist. Cheap rooms like these often hide the past of those trying to escape the truth.
Why are you doing the dishes?
That's the only strange thing.
Pretty much. Because I actually cleans, the guy cleaning.
But he doesn't clean the house.
I haven't seen him clean the house. I've seen him do the dishes, you know, wipe off the counters, make them look nice, you know, maybe wipe down the fridge or something stupid on the outside. It's like the max I've seen, but every time he does it, he's doing the dishes. So obviously you have the wet cloth already, why not wipe shit down already?
Well, maybe that came from him being the dishwasher at,
Oh, yeah, being a cook and being a dishwasher and going...
Does he use bleach when he cleans?
I don't think so. Bummer, so...
That would be nice, to be nice and clean and...
Yeah. I don't think he uses bleach, not even thinking about it. I don't think he does.
So, he stayed at this motel for how long, approximately?
A couple weeks maybe even just a week or two, I don't know. I would say somewhere between 4 to 2 weeks, maybe. Can't you go there and, like, get the records or something?
You can.
Okay.
You absolutely can.
Okay.
And this isn't about me talking to the people at the motel, which we'll probably do. This is just about me talking to you to find out how much you can help me with.
So I get questions? Do I get my turn to ask?
You do.
Many
Absolutely,
questions?
you do. And I'll see what I can do to help you with this stuff, but we just kind of have to sort of figure out what you know and what you can help us with.
I really like to know what happened, because I don't want to be around someone that did something bad, and that way I can determine it today, right now.
You will be finding out young lady, sooner than later. I promise you that there will be no questions in your mind anymore. Okay?
So, but you can't tell me right now what he did?
I'm going to confer with some people before I do that, before we have this talk. Okay? But what I think that I'm not really done. I'm not really finished just kind of getting some information from you, okay? Some questions. We talked about your car when we were at your house, and you said, hell no, nobody drives my car except me.
I'm the only one insured under it. If anybody else drives it, I lose my loan and my insurance.
Okay. And we talked about whether Steve had stayed at your house ever, and whether there was anything at your house that might belong to him, and you had said...
Hell no. My mom would kick my ass.
Now, I wanted to ask you about that because a couple of times now, I get the impression from both you and your mom. Your mom's on the phone and she's saying she wants to come in and talk with us about what's going on. She wants to know, she's curious, why are you coming here? So, and you tell me that you're mama's girl, and that she's very protective, which is...
The 17-year age gap between Steve and the young woman was a thorn in her family's eyes. Her mother stayed wary, fearing her daughter was trapped in an unbalanced relationship where affection could be masked by manipulation.
Phenomenal. Love to see that. Why do you think that mom doesn't like Steve?
I already know why. She doesn't like the age. She doesn't like the age difference. She hates it. She absolutely straight out freaking hates it.
What do you think about that? I mean, honestly, how old is he? How old is Steve?
We're 17 years apart. That's all I know. We're 17 years apart. I forgot how old we said he was, but we're 17 years apart.
And you're 21.
Yes. You know,
He's 38.
Yeah. I did second guess it at first, obviously, but after sitting and like thinking about it and this and that, you know, I didn't mind if he did the right things and was a gentleman. I didn't mind. And he proved it to me that he was.
What do you mean, how?
Just basic shit, you know, like you get a little text, you're like, oh, good morning, hi, how are you doing, how's your day going, and stupid shit like that, little notes, I love you notes and stuff, and just a little dumb shit to, I guess, make me feel special.
Well, that's cool. I mean, what girl doesn't like to feel that way,
But
honestly? And so if it's an older guy that does that, because quite frankly, I remember being your age and younger guys, they don't really know, do they?
no,
You know, they don't.
it's a complete and utter loss to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there's an older guy that comes along. Is that what it is for you guys? I mean, what is it for him? Because are you a trophy for him?
That's what a bunch of my friends said.
Well, what do you think?
I asked him about it a bunch of times, he didn't know. And the other reason why is because I kind of thought about it. If I was, wouldn't I be showing off to people? Wouldn't I be... We don't go around anybody. We don't really do much. And when we do, it's mainly because of me, or if like he's got to go shopping or do some stupid running around. Where I'm totally fine and content with my family and a select few friends. That's how I've always been my whole life. I'm totally fine with it. I don't want to go be productive and fucking smile and say hi to people. I'm sorry. I work in customer service. I'm not a fucking happy person. I can't deal with stupid people. I can't.
Oh, God.
That is way over
and
and
I
beyond
don't
you.
hear that. Yeah.
Wow.
No, I get it.
You just get to a certain point in customer service, you're like, well, fuck's your problem? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What? I can't. So it's just, and from being in customer service and working, I like my alone time. No.
So you guys don't go out a lot?
No. The other reason why, too, is because I bring up my Xbox, play video games, sit in game, shit like that.
What's your favorite video game?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
And that is, now you'll have to explain that to me because I'm not a great big huge Xbox person. As a matter of fact, you might be completely shocked to know that I've never played Xbox. I'm not even sure I would know what I was looking at.
As time passed, she admitted she kept only a few friends, preferring home to social life. Video games and small notes made her believe she had found care, but in reality, it was nothing more than a fragile illusion.
Unless it said Xbox on it, and I'm certain that I wouldn't know how to turn it on. So Call of Duty, I think, is when there's a bunch of military people running around and somebody's trying to kill everybody.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Correct.
So at least I know that.
Yeah.
What about Steve? Does he play video games as well?
If I force him to. Yeah, otherwise he just sits there watching.
He's kind of a big guy, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
So how do you force him to?
And it's like, I keep bothering him, you know, just like kid does through mom, here, play. Works out just fine.
And what is his favorite game?
I don't really have a favorite game. I guess the game that I force him to play the most would probably GTA, because it's more, GTA, Grand Theft Auto, because it's more, you can do whatever you want, I guess you could say, and there's not like a specific thing you have to do, or if you do it the right way or the wrong way, you can just do it and play and learn as you go. And he can do that. Because when I first played with him in Call of Duty, I said, "You're doing it wrong. Stop it. Turn right here." He got sick of it. Because I kept on doing it. I'm like, "Oh my God, you're gonna die." So it was like shit like that. And he's like, "I can't fucking play with you like doing this." I'm like, "Okay." So that's why I gave him that game. Because then I don't do that. I'm like, "Oh." Instead, if he dies, just make you stuff.
So it sounds like, it sounds kind of like you're more a homebody, but you just turned 21. And so I'm guessing you probably have been to the bars before you're 21, which I don't care about. But do you guys go out?
I don't drink.
You don't?
I don't drink.
At all?
Nope.
No kidding?
I don't drink. I don't like drinking. I don't like him drinking. I don't drink. I don't like it. It was part of the thing that when we got into this, that he wasn't going to drink. I don't like it. I just don't.
So, does he drink?
Not if she talks to me and I get money, okay. Otherwise, I do not approve of it at all in any sort of way.
Really, why? That's interesting coming from...
Yeah, from a 21-year-old, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've been like this for the last 3 years. I was diagnosed with something where if I drink too much or eat too much of certain things, which is beer is one of them, and liquor, it can tear a hole in the lining of my stomach, and it makes me feel like shit. I feel like completely and utterly sick to my stomach if I just take one sip of alcohol. So that's why I was like, I don't need it. What is it of any importance of doing to me anyway? It should be illegal, honestly.
I think at one time it was. They called it prohibition.
But it should be again, honestly. It's not a good thing, but yet we have 10 bars in a fucking walking distance within a block, so whatever.
Within a block of what?
like Broadway. There's like 15 bars going all the way down, and they're all in walking distance.
Yeah.
Only Wisconsin.
Do you know, does he go to bars? Do you know what bars he goes to?
Hell no, dude. If he goes to a bar, he has to ask me, and he knows that I don't like it, so he ain't gonna go anywhere around here or there, because I get pissed. I'm like, dude, why are you fucking drinking? That's like the main issue. Like, if I see him and like I can smell like a little bit of alcohol, I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
A stomach illness kept her from drinking, drawing a clear line in the relationship. In Wisconsin, with bars lining every block, abstinence turned into a quiet struggle between love, illness, and control.
You don't drink with me, and then I get mad, and then I'll leave. And he'll be like, I'm sorry, and then the next day he'll stay sober, he'll sit and talk with me, like, dude, I don't want to fucking drink, I want you drinking, I don't like drinking. I do not like drinking. I'm 21, whatever. For my birthday, I literally went out to the first bar, looking by we got to, and I'm like, I want to go home. Are we done? Can I go home and sleep?
So, did you go with him?
No, for my birthday, me and my mom. Me and my mom, her friends, we all went out, whatever. Literally the second bar I went to go to sleep. Fuck, I want to go to sleep.
Where did you go?
Bacon Ridges was the first one. Job Center was the second one. Job Center.
Where are these places? I've never heard of them.
Bacon Ridges. But like super, University. Bacon Ridges and University.
I honestly cannot even picture that place.
Okay.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter, does it?
It's on University, that's all I know. The other one is on Side Street by, you know where Tim Sons is? Tim Sons. Japanese house.
Yep, on the east side or
on the east side.
Okay. Yep.
It's around there, on one of the side streets in the back, Job Center.
Okay.
It's around over there.
I don't think I think maybe I do know where that is, approximately, but I've never been there. So those were the places he went to, and that was all?
Yeah.
And you don't know whether he goes out, or where, if he does go out, where he hangs out, nothing like that?
If he does, I get mad right away, even if he does. I'm like, I don't even care where you are, I immediately bitch right away. Just, why are you out drinking? You shouldn't be out drinking, I do not like it.
So what time, you go over to his house, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and don't like Waz, his roommate. When did he move in with Waz? I forget, I'm sorry.
He was like a month ago.
Okay. And do you stay overnight? Have you...
I stayed overnight 5 times in total.
You mean since you've been together?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What about...
I don't like his roommate. Otherwise than that, I just stay with him really late, we watch movies, sit, talk, and then I go home.
When you say really late, for me that's subjective.
2, 3. 4 a.m. sometimes.
Okay. So about how often would you say that you've seen, when you first started seeing each other and things started progressing?
Every day we've seen each other.
When you guys first started seeing each other?
About every day.
Oh, really?
There's probably maybe a week or so on the other side of the whole entire day where I'm sorry.
Do you want some
I literally just woke up. I was taking my dog out. You guys came over. Just woke up. I'm sorry.
So there was a week. You said you see each other almost every day.
We see each other almost every day, but there was a week in there where we just didn't talk and see each other. He was doing shit for work. I got a new job over at David's Bridal there. I was fucking working my ass off trying to get more hours, trying to learn more things because I'm only as useful as much stuff as I know, and so I need to learn more in order to get more hours to get more money.
Yeah.
So that's why I was working on that, and just because of working so much this and that, I really didn't have time until everything kind of calmed down because I was working every day, the long shifts, because I just started out and needed to train me.
When was that?
It was very recent. I'd say like 2 months. Sorry.
I'm going to get us a soda.
Sorry, like 2 months I'd say.
So 2 months ago,
Okay,
2 months ago, there was about a week in time where you didn't see each other? How'd that go?
In a town lined with bars, she treated alcohol like a death sentence, furious if she smelled it on his shirt. Few friends, no parties, sometimes a cigarette eased the strain. Love came with rules, tight as handcuffs.
It's fine. We still talk. We still texted every day. We still called each other. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But
we
didn't see each other.
So it's not that you broke up?
No.
Okay.
No, we were busy. I had to get my new job. I had to wake up with the crack ass fucking dawn every morning. So I was like, I need to at least be in bed for like 7. He was like, are you shitting me? And I'm like, yeah, I get clock latest.
Okay.
So that's why I'm not a normal 21-year-old. I eat my sleep and I don't drink, so.
That's very unusual, I have to say.
Yep.
It sounds like you're
A lot of
very
people-
responsible.
Yes, a lot of people say that towards me. Oh, why don't you just come over? I don't want to. I've lost half my friends because I don't want to go and drink or do this drug with them or do all this bullshit that I used
Do
to.
you smoke pot? Anything?
See, I used to do it all the time. I used to do it all the time. I mean, occasional, don't get me wrong.
I'll
take like
by the way,
something.
I'm sorry, I don't care if you smoke pot. I don't care.
Like, that's what I'm saying, like occasionally.
I'm just
like,
curious, do you do anything at all? Like, do you have any sort of substance use?
Occasionally, like, I'll smoke. Don't get me wrong. Occasionally I'll smoke, but it's not like, I need this.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm just not that type of person.
Okay, so we have, you and Steve are together, you started dating around April, May-ish, 2 months after you met each other. Nothing unusual has happened. What about, so no violence, what about fighting? Do you guys argue or fight? No fighting.
The main thing that we don't fight, we literally talk to each other, just talk cuss, pretty much, I guess you could say.
I'm sorry, did you say talk cuss?
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes, I did. Like, we'd be sitting here, like, basically, we'd be laughing and shit, and, like I said, if, like, I see him, I'm smoking, drinking, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Fucking drinking, you wasty pants, what the hell's wrong with you, you know, shit like that, and he's just like, well, fuck you, and I'm like, what, you want another drink? I'll shove it down your throat, bring it on, you know, stupid shit like that.
So it's kind of
jokingly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, this is kind of interesting to me. I mean, you've been dating. Do you know anything about his past? Do you know anything about him at all, other than he has 2 children and...
He was from Virginia, a long time ago. He was in prison for, something.
Do you know what?
He was in prison for something a long time ago in Virginia.
Do you know what?
He was 18 or something. I mean, someone was shooting or something, and he shot back, and someone died or something, I think, or something. Something like that, right? Right? Isn't it like that?
Something.
Yeah. something like that. That's what he told me or something. Something that had to do with some type of drugs or something. Someone didn't like him or some shit, so someone came, tried shooting at him or something, and then he shot back or some shit like that, and he was in jail for a long time.
And then someone died?
I guess. Either that happened before he went in, I think. Like,
What do you mean before he went in?
before he went into jail, like, that's how he found out, he was like, someone dying. And then it was like, I think it was like technically like a...
Steve's past was cloaked in fog, talk of a Virginia shooting, prison, and a death. She dug through records, background checks, only to find nothing. Trust stood in the middle, pulled between affection and suspicion.
homicide or murder, whatever, however you want to say that, whatever words you want to use, that's why he went to jail, because he killed that person, or whatever.
How did you feel about that?
I second-guessed myself a lot, yes. Oh, yes, I did. I actually looked him up. I tried looking him up on the Green Bay court thing. Couldn't find anything. CCAP.
CCAP.
Yeah, sure. I couldn't find anything, and then I tried for Virginia because I'm not living in Virginia, and I don't have the thing. I would have to pay for it to look and get a background check.
Did you ever ask him anything more about that?
Oh, I always ask him, and just because me personally, you don't fully know someone until probably about the 3 or 4 mark.
3 or 4 year mark?
Yep.
Okay.
You're not going to truly know someone until around there. So yes, I questioned him all the time. I always ask him. I repeatedly ask him. I ask him in different ways to see if he gives me a different answer from a different way. It's always the same thing, so either he's paying really close attention or he's literally telling me the truth. You know? I mean, why would someone keep that up of much of a charade? So that's why I keep saying, give it to me. But that look that you just gave me was like, some people do that.
Some people do.
And I don't know. This whole thing is just making me second guess. Now, I really want to know what's going on. Do I get to ask questions? Like, I really am curious.
You do, and before you do that, I'm going to ask you, do you want a soda or do you want something to drink? Because
probably just caffeine, something caffeine.
I'm thinking we both could use some caffeine. Frankly.
Yes.
And what about a bathroom break?
I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine.
I'm going to step out for a second. What kind of soda do you want here?
You know, like Mountain Dew or something?
I do.
Awesome.
I don't know if we have regular or diet. Do you hate
that
diet?
That shit don't matter.
Okay. Just so long as I know,
matter.
I can't drink diet. Anything makes me sick.
Yeah,
I'll be right back and get us something.
All right.
Oh, you know what I wanted to ask you before I forget? Do you know of any illegal activities that Steve has been involved in?
No. Why? What is he doing?
Okay, well, that's a good question, isn't it? And that's what I want to talk to you about. Have you had any involvement in anything?
With him?
Yeah, that you want to talk to me about right now. Okay.
The only thing that I can tell you is that I went and bought him, like, a dub of weed. That's pretty much about it. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't...
Just other than weed, other than, like...
That's literally been it. Like, that's all he's ever asked me for. He obviously doesn't know anybody around here, and I do. So I would have to talk to him. This.
Is there anything in your phone, anything on your phone that you would be concerned about, like any text messages?
Inside the interview room, the detective withheld answers, asking for a statement and suggesting a phone extraction. She demanded truth to protect herself and her mother. Procedure set the stakes. Testimony first, answers later.
Would it be okay with you if we extracted the...
If I can know what's going on first. If I need to know what's going on first before I just totally give you guys my everything.
Yeah. Your everything?
You've already came to my house, looked at my car, you got my phone. I literally need to know what's going on.
Okay, but we were not in your house.
No, but I'm saying you were at my house. I need to know what's going on before I keep giving you my stuff.
Yeah.
Is
there something that you'd be concerned about, though? I need to know that, Jordan.
No, nothing that I'm concerned, the only thing that I'm concerned about is me being with him, is me going back to him tonight and not knowing what's happening. I would like to know for my safety, me and for my family, and my
I
mom.
think you're going to be going back to him. I'm going to give you a shoulder, okay? Do you want to go to the bathroom? I'll be right back. I would really appreciate it if you don't access your phone right now, okay? You can doodle, however, if you'd like to.
Okay.
Here, have some doodling. I'll be right back. Mountain Dew. Okay, young lady, I don't see any doodling.
A little bit.
I'm going to do something I never ever do. I'm going to have a Mountain Dew. I don't drink soda. So if my leg is going like your leg, after I get done drinking the soda, you'll understand why. Okay. I know that you're concerned. I want you to take a deep breath, okay?
I just want to know what the hell is going on. I want to know what I
I'm
got
gonna
myself
tell you.
into.
I'm going to tell you, and I don't think you're going to like this much. But what I'd like to do first, we've talked about a lot of things, and what I'd like to do is get a statement from you, okay? I can promise you this, that your statement is helpful to us. It helps us to understand what you know about what's going on, or what you don't know about what's going on, okay? These things that I've asked you today, there's a reason that I've asked you. So, that's okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay.
And
I asked you a question.
Are you going to tell me
a
this
while ago.
before or after the statement?
Oh, we always do the statement first. We have a certain specific way that we do things, and we don't deviate, we don't change because there's a reason for that.
As pressure rose, they said many others were cooperating. Raw details were needed. She faced a choice: keep shielding him or protect herself. Here, truth never saves the liar, it saves the one who dares to speak.
Okay? I understand that you want to know, and I'm going to answer these questions for you. But here's why we don't do that. And I'll tell you very... What's going on?
I'm really nervous. I really want to know what the hell's going on. I actually really
Do you want to go
want
have a cigarette?
No, I just really want to know what the hell's going on and what...
Okay. I get that. But the reason we don't talk about things before the statement, the reason we don't do that is because we don't want to poison the statement. It's important that I get from you raw information. And what you told me, I think, is honest. Would you say that what you told me is honest?
100%.
And I believe you, and that's why it's important. Now, have you told me anything that you think is going to get you in trouble? No. Let me answer that for you. No. If
So
there's
my question
something,
is,
if
because-
there's something that you know, Jordan, if there's something that you're aware of that happened, not with you and Steve, but that happened with Steve that you're aware of, let me ask you this. Would you tell me?
Yes. Yeah, I'm not going to protect someone that I don't know.
And I believe you. I believe that, especially in this situation. But it's important that we get raw information from the people that we're talking to. And believe me, we're talking to a lot of people, and so far, everybody's been very cooperative. Just like you come in here, we come to your house, I introduce myself, I ask you, kind of right out of the gate, I ask you, is it okay with you if I look in your car? And you say, yes. Is is it okay with you if you come with me to the sheriff's office so that we can have a conversation about these? And you say, yep. That doesn't sound to me like somebody who has anything to hide. And it certainly doesn't sound to me like a young lady who's going to lie to me about anything. And honestly, Jordan, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm absolutely not going to. I understand you want to know right now, and that part of that is your youth. I understand that. Part of that is also that you've been spending time with a guy who now you're starting to think you don't know. But what I'd like you to do is just be patient and trust me and trust that I'm not going to lead you astray.
I would just like to know if he goes to jail for how long?
He's going to go to jail for a long time.
Will my statement affect that and what he does? And will it make him go to jail if I give a statement? How many other people have given statements?
Everybody that we're talking to is being very honest. And I can't share with you that information the same as I would.
I just want to know how many people. 5, 6, 7.
I can't tell you that. And part of the reason I can't tell you that is because I don't know. But also, I wouldn't tell anybody else, that I was talking to you. This conversation that you and I are having is a conversation between you and I. Okay?
No, I just want to know what the fuck's going on, dude. I'm already in the lockout and leave. I just want to know what's going on, seriously. I don't want to be put in a position or hang out with someone that obviously is doing something they're not supposed to be doing and getting me in trouble and shit. I just really want to know what the fuck's going on.
You're not in trouble, Jordan. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. I think you're in a situation where you're pretty blind, but you're not in trouble. And the reason you're here is because this is a serious situation.
Exactly. It wouldn't be this serious if someone wasn't talking to me right now. And that's why I want to know what is it about.
That what, I'm sorry?
I know it wouldn't be this serious if you weren't bringing me in here, sitting and talking to me, coming to my house.
Yeah. That's true.
They spoke of messages that could reveal times, places, even promises, raw data that might weave into a chain of evidence, pulling many into the light. The pressure weighed on her like a long, suffocating night.
That's why I just want to know. I just want to know, even just a generalization of what is it about. Is it about drugs? Is it about girls trafficking something? Money?
Okay.
Like, what is it about?
Would it help you to sit down if I told you?
Yes, it 100% it would.
It's about a homicide.
Was Suzette
No.
a different person? Like, he did it. There's somebody here in Green Bay.
Please. Yeah, somebody here in Green Bay. Do you know anything about that?
No. You fucking killed someone? Can I actually can I have a cigarette?
Let's go outside. Have a cigarette.
Can I just leave my stuff in here?
Absolutely. You want to bring your soda?
No.
Okay. Here, I'm going to shut our door then. All right? This door, not locked. Okay. Young lady, we're talking about doing a statement. How about that? Get a quick statement?
Sure.
Oh, so the cell phone is a track phone. It's cell phone now.
Mhm.
No carrier.
Yeah.
And just so, because I wasn't quite sure. Sometimes I'm a little hard of hearing, my age, and a lot of gunshots and sirens over the years kind of destroyed some of the hearing. But The cell phone, his cell phone, did I understand you correctly to say that he was on, what is her name?
Linda.
Linda.
Mhm.
He was on her plan, and then she got mad and shut his phone off. But it cost him too much to go back on the other plan, so he got this one.
Exactly.
And that was right after he moved out from Linda's, correct? Okay, you know what, this is an awesome machine, and I'm sure that you know what it is. But it makes my life a lot easier because I get to type stuff.
So this is a dumb question.
No.
This person's dead.
Not such a dumb question ever. Go ahead.
This person's dead.
Yes.
When violence was mentioned, she faltered. Steve had never shown aggression, yet vague records in Virginia and whispers of guns unsettled her. The trust she gave him now stood tested by memory and echoes of gunfire.
This person's dead.
Was it a violent matter that it was done in, or was it literally just like a shot to the head?
I can tell you this. I cannot give you any particulars.
No.
I'm going to...
No, just was it a violent one? It was violent?
Why do you ask that, though? That's interesting.
I'm just curious because he's never showed me violent in him at all. He's never yelled at me. I've never, ever, ever, ever seen him get pissed off in any sort of way.
Really?
Yep. He's actually a very calm, cool, collective man. Thinks about his shit before he does it. That's why I'm curious.
Thinks about his shit before he does it. In what way? How do you...
It's like filtering your mouth. Like, you want to say something, but it's not the right thing to say, so you think about it first before it goes out the old trap. That's stuff like that, or like...
You mean so not so much like other people that you might know?
Exactly. Or kids my age, where they're just like, oh, I'm just going to say this and blurt it out just to hear me talk.
Okay.
Like, he actually, thinks about it and thinks about, my feelings and this and that. Like, he has thought behind it. He's a good guy, and I thought he was. I don't know. He's an awesome guy. Like, I don't understand. I really don't. He's an awesome guy. He hasn't showed me any reason to be doubting of any sort of way.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to step up and take this. Yankee. Oh, great. Okay. Super. I will talk to you a little later then. Thanks. Bye. Okay, young lady. Cell phone. Are you okay with us extracting?
Why do you need it? Oh.
Because the things that you are talking to me about, the things that you tell me, the cell phone shows that's how things went.
So is this going to help him?
Well,
Or is this going to go against
it's
him?
going to help you, and it's not going to go against him. We have everything that we need. So what the cell phone does is...
The phone wasn't just a device, it was a compass to verify her story. The investigator insisted they only needed messages, not photos or videos. That assurance forced her to weigh safety against the power of truth.
The reason we ask for cell phones is because it shows credibility. So you know what that means, right? Credibility means that what you say is accurate. You're credible. You're truthful.
Okay.
And so what you're telling us is this person text messaged you a lot. I'm assuming that maybe there are some text messages saying we're getting together at this time or whatever, or I'm on my way. Those are the things that we cross-reference. We cross-reference data. The stuff that you're providing with your cell phone helps us to establish.
It would just be
that
his
you're
text?
truthful.
Just his.
Well, we can't pick and choose what the phone dumps for the data download, but what I can tell you is that we're only interested in that. We're not interested in anything else, but like we don't care about photos and videos and stuff like that. That's not what we're looking for.
But it's just in his text.
We're looking for texts between the two of you. That's it. And it's up to you. And honestly, I can't think of a reason why. Is there a reason you're hesitant? I mean, I can see that you're hesitant about it. Is there a reason?
I don't want to get myself in trouble.
Did you have anything to do with the homicide?
No, I just don't want...
Then you can't get yourself in trouble.
So anything else of what I said in this phone to other people does not matter?
Not at all. We're not interested in that.
And anything I've said to him about different stuff does not matter?
No. What we're interested in doing is figuring out whether there's any text messages that said, for instance, "Baby, it's okay that you killed her. I forgive you."
It was a girl?
Yeah, it's a girl. And so, if you don't know anything about this, do you know anything about this? What's going on, Jordan?
He did this to a girl? He's not violent, though.
And if that's the case, we're going to be able to tell that in your text messages.
The decisive moment, signing consent for extraction. She thought of her mother, of shame spreading, of life overturned. Honesty might save her or expose wounds too deep to heal. Her hesitation grew heavier with every breath.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Well, first things first, I'm going to have you sign what's called a consent form, because that's showing everybody, I can't take your phone, that's showing everybody that you're, consenting to this download.
Was this girl killed at night or in the day?
At night.
At night? Late night? Like 3-4 a.m.?
I can't tell you that.
Because I'm literally with him every night. That's why I'm a little bit confused.
Were you with him when a homicide occurred?
Like I seen it on the news or something, I heard about it, like when I was with him.
Everybody. No. Have you, well, you know what? That's a good question. That's a good question, isn't it? Has he been interested in any homicides that have occurred in Green Bay?
No. The only one that he was helping me through is Suzette. The only one that he's helping me through is what happened to Suzette.
Has he been interested in learning any more about anything going on in Green Bay?
No. He just tries to comfort me and
Jordan, J-O-R.
B-A-M. And just make him feel a little bit better. Ray, R-A-E.
Spell your last name.
S-C-H-E-Y-L-E-R.
And your date of birth.
September 3rd.
On the table lingered unanswered questions. Who, when, and why? In that room, each text was a fragment that could unlock the whole story. She inhaled deeply, bracing to tell the truth or to guard herself in silence.
Okay, now this is a Samsung What is it, though? What type of phone?
I think you're right, it's a Blackberry, right?
I think it is. Here. Do you mind if I take this off?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry if it's messy in the bag.
If it's like mine, I never take the...
Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything with this other than provide it to... So I'm not going to take the... Do you ever take the back off?
I haven't took it off in forever.
Yeah, let's not now. Okay. Samsung, what color is that? Black? Or
I think it's blue.
blue, it looks like, huh? Let me ask you this. Has anybody besides you used your phone? Do you own this?
Yeah, no, it's just me.
Okay, so it's controlled by you and it's owned by you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Consent is given to Sergeant Nikki Yankee. And or Brown County Sheriff's Office. So what I'm going to do is give this to my computer guru. I'll have you sign here. So basically this...
Okay, hold on. Weird question of government weird bullshit. You're not gonna put like anything stupid on there, like listen to my phone calls, get my text or anything?
No, that's not legal.
Okay.
That only happens...
Sorry, I only see the movies.
Okay, yeah. That only happens in the movies.
Okay.
It doesn't happen in real life.
I'm just
Nobody
curious.
has money for that. And to do wiretap, that's a federal, great big huge federal
Yeah, you have to
thing.
have like a warrant or something for it, right?
Like a billion warrants.
Okay.
And they're impossible to get, and they don't occur in situations like this.
Yeah, I just...
So yeah, no.
I watch a lot of crime and investigation shows.
All that stuff, just so you're aware, looks really super awesome on TV,
Yeah.
but it doesn't happen in real life.
Oh, okay. I was just curious.
So this says that the phone is owned and controlled by you, that it's a Samsung. I'm going to put a blue cell phone instead of putting the serial number, which I'll get later from our dude who's going to do the download. And then this just states that you're giving me permission and Brown County Sheriff's Office because I'm not sure whether Bailing or our other gal are going to do it. So, and that's where you sign. Jordan, I gotta tell you, there are no tricks in this room. I know you're hesitant, but there are no tricks. What I'm telling you is straight up. And by the way, you'll have a copy of that. I'm going to get this off to them right away so they can start the download, okay?
How long is that going to take?
That's why I'm going to get it to them right away, so it's quick and they can get us the phone back, okay? It doesn't take long, but it takes a little bit of time. And while we're doing the statement, we can have the cell phone complete. That's for you. I'll be right back with this. Oh, is it password protected?
No.
Okay. I'll be right back. Doodle if you want to. I'm going to start that right away. Okay. Man. All right. Let's get this going. Get you cleared of all this.
Is he literally the only one that you feel that did it?
Yes. Feel? I don't feel. I know. I don't feel anything. It doesn't work that way. See, this is the part where I said that wasn't going to be an easy thing for you to hear. But you don't want to smack somebody in the head with this, do you? You know, would that be fair of me? Smack you in the head with all this information? Do you think that would be fair? It's not a very nice thing to do, is it? I mean, think about it. You've spent several months with this guy. You think you know him. What kind of person would I be if I came in and hit you with all that at once? Kind of
Like,
shit.
there's literally no one else. And how would someone even know if it was him, if it was just those two?
The pressure kept building as data emerged. Timestamps, locations, messages, each piece forming a rope tightening toward guilt. In her mind, she saw her mother, forcing a choice: keep protecting the man she loved or step forward with the truth before the law.